Hey guys, welcome back to G&G Lifestyle. I'm Gino here with my mom, Gina, and today we're gonna be talking about just something that's useful to people, not necessarily instructions on how to do your dietary lifestyle, your exercise or whatever, but as you know, when you approach any difficult goal, it is difficult to do things by yourself. So, it's nice to always have someone to talk to and tell about your progress and for them to help keep you in check. We call it having an accountability partner. And with both of us having lost all this weight and wanting to lose all this weight, um, we thought it would be a good idea to, help each other stay on track. So, we've always like texted each other or talked to each other over the phone about our progress and making sure that, we're on, we're staying on top of our plans and that also that, just questions because like everyone's always learning every day, and sometimes you acquire new information that's useful to share with whoever you're trying to achieve your goals with. So, isn't that right?
Yes, yes. No, in fact, I had a moment a few nights ago for some weird reason. I just was craving like a big giant bag of popcorn. And it's like, no, no, Mama, you don't need that. You don't need that big bag. Because he knows me. Once I get in, it's like game over. I just can't stop. It's, kind of like for some people in chips. It's like it's over and there's like 1,000 carbs that I just ate. And he's right. They add the butter, and it's just bad for you because it's microwave popcorn with all the chemicals in it. And yeah. So I texted him. I said, Gino, I really want that popcorn. And he's like, no, you don't. Stay strong. And that really helped me. And I did. I fixed a cup of tea. Ooh, I'm exciting, huh? I fixed a cup of tea because everything that we do, we've gone this far, like he said, and this is a lifestyle. It's not just a quick fix, and it hasn't been quick. He can attest to that for either one of us. This has been a journey. It's what is that? Do you know, a marathon, not a sprint?
Right,
So
exactly.
if you're serious about it, people, you have to, especially in the beginning, but you just in general, you have to stay on track because it's just so easy for everyone to get, complacent and go back to some of the bad habits or some of the things that we just don't need. It's that sort of thing where it's like not necessity. So, you come up with a good replacement. Like I'm trying to think of something that I could say. Can you think of any like a healthy snack replacement for a movie? Like say you're watching a movie and instead of the popcorn, like something that can come to
And if it
mind that,
goes with a movie,
yeah, something that is not going to be a gut buster. And because that's another thing Gino knows, I would have gotten the worst heartburn and indigestion from that if I had eaten that.
I
I
mean,
would
the
have
only
been
thing that immediately comes to mind is like, cause it's like popcorn's like a dry, crunchy snack is like nuts, but that's like a common snack already. I don't know if there's anything else.
But that's a good suggestion though. Like generally speaking, I would say we would do our the nuts
Excuse
just
me.
like either raw, or we would just do them not raw, but raw, or like maybe a little sea salt. Like if you're really craving a little bit of that salt, then maybe just some with like some sea salt. Like we bought a big giant bag of those cashews at Costco, and those were really good. So I guess what I would say is that if that happens to any of you, because if you're like me and you like the taste of popcorn, but yet it's just terrible for you, and if it's like I said, it causes horrible indigestion for me as well, then it's best just to reach for little cup, like I have these little glass bowls. Gino knows those little glass bowls, and then I take a little bit and then dole them out into there, like about a quarter cup, which is a regulated serving. And then you know what? And then you get that crunch and that taste, and then you're happy, And then you should be full too. There should be no, I'm still hungry. It shouldn't be. You should not even be technically hungry in the first place if you're watching a movie in the evening, right?
Yeah, well,
That's a,
I've always found it funny the like food selection at certain movie theaters,
oh,
like
I know they're terrible.
like hot dogs, for example. Like,
That's a ball game
I was
food.
gonna say, doesn't that seem unusual for a movie? But
It does. Or what's another one that's? I think of the skating rink, like the pretzels. You're like when we used to go to the skating rink.
Pretzels are good though. I love
Are they good?
soft
I know,
pretzels. Soft
I know.
pretzels
See,
are so good.
we could say that that's one of both of our weaknesses, right? Are those like soft
Not a
pretzels?
weakness. It's just something that tastes good.
Yeah, well, Gino knows, like for both of us, we have to admit, we have to come clean. We're human beings. I mean, like those bread items are really good. But we do a good job of finding those replacements, but definitely having somebody that can hold you accountable, whether it's a coach that you pay for, whether it's your girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, kids. Yeah, yeah,
Family
like Gino,
members. Yeah.
yeah, family members, anybody that that is going to be your like buddy system, because if that's the thing that you really need is to have somebody supportive that will keep you on track, that wants the best for you. I was going to say, like, yeah, definitely stay away from the sabotaging family members, right?
Yeah. Well, that's another thing I was gonna mention is that when you or somebody else I know like tells me, "Oh yeah, this is what I ate or this is what I'm doing today," like then that sort of like passes like without me even replying or you suggesting anything, that passes along to me like, "Oh, maybe I should do that today too," like cuz like when
Exactly.
it's you when you say you prepared such and such food, it's like, "Okay, well maybe I should do something similar to that." Or like when Joey tells me he did this for his workout. I was like, I was thinking about not doing a workout today, but now I'm definitely gonna go do a workout. So
Yes. Honestly, you've helped me in that department too, where I'm just feeling lazy. Like, say Sophia's home from school and I'm just sitting around in my pajamas still. And you're like, Mama, what is it, 1 o'clock? Get up off your butt. Get that, because you don't know, especially at my age, we're not supposed to work out in the gym for an hour. Like, we just need a good, like, 15, 20
I
minutes or
don't
whatever.
work out in the gym for an hour.
See, folks, it's about what is it like, quality over the quantity. But if you do it, then you feel like you got something done, right? So it's like, and it's contributing to what you're trying to do. So if you're lazy, then you feel all guilty about it later, and then it's like, oh man, why did I skip my workout? But it's so, like you said, oh yeah, I'm doing this workout, or are you going to work out? That always does the trick for me too. So yeah, that's a huge component of what we're trying to do and what we've been doing, and what we would tell you people, that that having that accountability coach or partner, friend, family member, like Gina said, just somebody to hold you accountable for everything. And it's important too. It's important to keep you on track, and it's like I call it like your inner conscience. Gino's kind of my inner
Except it's
conscience,
outer in this
outer
instance.
conscience. But it's been really nice. I mean, having each other, and it's like I said, it's been a journey, and it's been really helpful, because this is probably the best that both of us have looked. I mean, let's be honest. We both have, this is our probably, and we're still like works in progress, like he said, because we're both the same personality type. We're always trying to be, striving for the best versions of ourselves. And we're still, we know what it takes. And having somebody there to support you only helps, and it's kind of like cheering on the race. Go, let's go. You can do this. We're almost to the finish line, whatever. But, and then once you're there, it's just keeping you encouraged to continue down that path. You know, I'm trying to think of like a good example. Um, you know, like something that you're trying to accomplish. And once you get to where you want to go, though, it's maintaining it and keeping that balance in your life. And, like Gino said, there's times where we all have moments where we can allow ourselves a little bit of a cheat, but it should be very rare, right? Very random, and not. And to be quite honest, I know him and I both have experienced, like, when we have done an indulgence, to it just doesn't feel good. Like your body, you pay, like I said, if I ate that popcorn, I would have been sick. I would have felt really gross. So texting him, it felt really good, because he was easily just got in my head, like, nope, put that down. I didn't
Yeah.
even cook it, of course. I mean, it would have been too dangerous if I had put it in the microwave.
I mean, there's also food that is not good for me that I don't feel bad after eating, like some ice cream or something. But
Oh, how dare you?
Uh,
Yeah, we both, that's something we both have a sweet tooth. There's no denying that we both have a sweet tooth. So, yeah, we've had this discussions about if we were to choose one sweet thing over another, like what will we choose? And I think cheesecake beat out, what was it? Just regular cake. I think we chose the cheesecake. No, but
well,
we just
my answer was which one's got chocolate in it, because
oh,
that's
that's
my
right. Which one
favorite
has
flavor.
chocolate? That's what
Yeah.
you said. Yeah, which one has chocolate? But no, that's what we're really mainly trying to get across is that you get yourself somebody like people like Gino said, like a workout partner, or same thing with your nutrition, and as I said, it doesn't have to be someone you pay for. You don't have to pay for a trainer. You don't have to pay for a nutrition coach. But if you do, that's even better. But if you don't, have someone that you can trust that's doing the same things as you. That's important too. Don't pick somebody that's like, oh, I don't really care, or like,
Well, I
right?
mean,
Because then,
not necessarily. I mean, they don't even have to be doing the exact same thing as you, but like somebody that's on board with what you're doing. Like
yes,
they
that's like I
they
said.
they're aware of what you are doing and what your goals are. So.
Mhm. Yeah, people that, like I said, because there's always going to be, like I was mentioning, there's always going to be family members or friends that try to sabotage, what you're doing. And you just have to go, nope, nope, I can't do that. So, so. But that's what I have to say pretty much about, I had Gino and it's been really amazing. And the funny thing is too, because he knows his baby sister, she's very much like that too. She'll be like, Mom, what are you doing? If I do get tempted, to go into like the chips or something, she's like, get out of there. Like she's kind of programmed too, which is nice because she knows. I mean, it's not going to help me, and I'm gonna feel all bad about myself later. So it's been really nice, like having her too around since you don't, you're not able to be here because we live in two different places, as everyone knows. But yeah, it's really helpful. I think everyone should do that, and that was really what we wanted to talk about today.
That means for everyone at home, regardless of if you're starting a new, you're trying to start fasting, you're trying to change your diet, you're trying to increase your exercise, you're trying a new training regimen, you're preparing for some sort of athletic activity that you're trying to work up to, find somebody that, you know, cares about what you're doing, and they'll help you, and then whatever they may be pursuing, you can help them as well. So,
Yes, absolutely.
all right, don't forget to subscribe.